I've learned now that you need to fight for your rights.
It is no surprise to students to be walking through the quad at Texas State University and come across protesters gathering at the Stallions. Protests ranging from religious views, race issues, and politics. These protests date back to 1969 when Texas State was merely Southwest Texas State University and the Vietnam War was in full effect. Rebelling against university officials, around 100 students ignored the warnings about the consequences and gathered at the Stallions to participate in a silent and nonviolent anti-war protest. The dean of students reacted immediately, and the protest was down to only 10 students who stood their ground for what they believed in. The San Marcos 10 had made its debut. All 10 students were expelled and had their GPAs dropped to 0, with no earned university credit remaining. The decision made by the school was challenged in court, but the call stood and the San Marcos 10 went their own ways. The consequences landed at the University Star newspaper when Bill Cunningham, a manager editor at the time, wrote a story about anti-war activity on campus and the actions made by the university. He was fired.
It was actually a pretty well-written editorial, I thought, that the students were denied their rights as guaranteed by the United States Constitution, and that the only people breaking the law on that day were the administrators of Southwest Texas, because they were breaking the constitutional First Amendment rights of speech and assembly. But it's something that is not just a little thing of the past at a little college in Central Texas. It extends all the way across the nation, into the very corridors of power. And the only way you can stop that is just keep throwing the doors open.
46 years later, students are still not satisfied with the rules regarding the freedom of speech area. The Young Americans for Liberty turned to the Foundation for Individual Rights in Education and found out that Texas State is a yellow light school, meaning it has one or more policies that are uncertain and are possibly abusing students' rights. The song may remain the same for many years to come, but there is still hope around San Marcos that the voice or movement from one person can change the university forever.